Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
We've all done it. You see a headline but don't have time to read the whole story, or there's so much news you're not sure what is worth your time. I'm Colby Ickowitz, co-host of Post Reports, the weekday afternoon podcast from The Washington Post. Post Reports brings you what's relevant and revealing. Breaking stories, politics, wellness, culture. Each episode goes beyond a headline for the context you need. Find Post Reports now, wherever you're listening.
I'm Rodney Williams.
And I'm Travis Holloway. Welcome to the Wealth Break Podcast, a real conversation about finance.
Let's be honest. Building wealth doesn't look the same for everyone.
I feel like sometimes being broke is a cycle and that we might have to revisit that.
And we're not stopping at success stories.
What happens when it doesn't go right? How do you cope with it?
Because wealth isn't just about money. It's about creating a life where you thrive and help others do the same.
Listen to the Wealth Break Podcast on the iHeartRadio app.
Time for stacks and hacks. I have stacks of information. Rich has live hacks of information. I go over things that are going to stick with you throughout the day. TikTok claims that feeding your baby a spoonful of butter will help them sleep through the night. Experts say it's nonsense, even dangerous. Butter isn't good for babies. Cops in Oklahoma released audio of a little kid that called 911 and asked for emergency donuts. What happened was the parents gave the kid an old phone to play with, but it still had that emergency thing.
Oh.
And it's pretty cute, you guys. It's cute. Listen.
Donuts. I want donuts.
What is this? Donuts. Yes. Of course. What is this? Donuts.
Can you tell me what kind of donuts you have? Do you have blueberry donuts? An emergency.
Anyway, cops showed up. Everything's fine.
Did they bring donuts?
I think they did the next day.
That's
they
pretty
brought
awesome.
Yeah.
In a new poll, 24% of people say they pee in the shower regularly. 12% say they do it a few times a week.
Wait, how many say they do it in the shower?
24% say
That's
they
too
do it
low.
regularly.
That's low. More people do
some
it.
people are lying.
People are lying. Yeah.
Happy Unique Names Day. Social Security Administration lists the top 1,000 most common names per year. So if you're way down on that list, you pretty much probably have a unique name. The 1,000th name for boys on the list is Hollis. For girls, it's Ailani. Today is Mardi Gras, which is French for Fat Tuesday. Candy sales topped $54 billion in the United States last year. $28 billion in chocolate, $22 billion in non-chocolate, $4 billion in gum.
I feel like there's more versions of candy out right now than ever before.
I just got some lemonade flavored Sour Patch Kids, and they are so good. It's like raspberry lemonade, strawberry lemonade. I got them at the gas station.
You know who's got the strong candy game? You would think like a convenience store, but Walgreens, legit candy aisles.
Sure, yeah.
Someone paid $88,000 for a Cheeto that looks like a Pokemon. And I know these Pokemons are the biggest thing in the world right now. My son is completely obsessed with them. But for a Cheeto? Crazy. Guess who the highest paid actors of 2024 are?
Zendaya.
Kieran Culkin.
Zendaya and Kieran Culkin are not in the top 20.
Tom Cruise.
We have Mission Impossible.
Tom Cruise is not in the top 20.
Pedro Pascal.
Ariana Grande.
Not in the top 20.
What? Who are these people?
Well, Scarlett Johansson is 19, Jake Gyllenhaal 18, Denzel Washington, John Cena, Matt Damon, Mark Wahlberg, Channing Tatum, Will Smith, Adam Sandler did $26 million last year. Nicole Kidman did $31 million. George Clooney, $31 million. Brad Pitt, $32 million. Hugh Jackman, $50 million. Jerry Seinfeld, $60 million. Kevin Hart, $81 million. Ryan Reynolds made $85 million.
The Rock.
The Rock made $88 million. He's the number one highest paid actor.
What else did he do? Like other than Moana, too?
Well, that's all you need.
Oh, okay.
And maybe it also, is it like their brands and stuff like that, maybe too? Just
Maybe.
how much
It's
they
just,
earn.
We talk about this a lot. Like, Kyle and I share TV ideas. Like, hey, you need to watch this show. Just give it 4 episodes, right? So now IMDb did a whole thing on how many episodes you should give certain shows to watch.
Before you bail.
Yeah. But the problem is these are all shows that are already out. Like, I like that for new shows.
Yeah.
But, like, they say for Breaking Bad, you got to give it 6 episodes before you're in. I think you're in sooner than that. Friends, they say you need to give it 7 episodes before you're in. South Park, 8. Seinfeld, 16. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, 6. You know, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. You got to give it 8 episodes. But those are shows that are like, you know what I mean? Like they should. I bet you it's going to go that way with Netflix. They're going to be like, because they're always looking for new stuff to do, right? They're going to probably say like, you know, Running Point,
Binge Point,
2 episodes.
Yeah. This is when you
name.
binged it too.
Yeah. What do you got for life hacks, Rich?
If you would like to have your child be a genius, this is the easiest way to do it. I think this is actually great. They say, and I think a lot of people do this anyway, but when you're letting your kids watch TV, experts say leave the subtitles on. In fact, you might even switch up the languages a little bit because as they learn to read and watch the TV, they will pick up how to spell and they will pick up how to speak, and you can switch it. I don't know if you want them to learn French, switch it to French, and then they will become geniuses. But reading faster when you watch TV is a thing that they say actually happens. They'll be ahead in their reading too. Kind of cool,
Smart.
right?
Love it.
Yeah.
Peyton, you're going to have a baby someday soon. Remember that.
I mean, I always watch TV with captions on anyway,
Yeah,
so
my
that'll
kids
just
do.
be natural.
My kids
Love
do
that.
because they talk so much when the TV show's on. I'm like, turn on the captions so when you guys are mouthing over here, I can hear what's going on. Anyway, that life hack and many more can be found at johnjandrich.com.
What are you looking for in a new smart TV? 4K picture quality, high quality and immersive sound, a sleek design? All of those are givens, but only the new Roku Pro Series has all of those and the Roku streaming experience, an award-winning OS. Get fast, easy access to all your apps like iHeart, where you can stream all your favorite music, radio, and podcasts all day, and regular all-inclusive trips to Roku City. The new Roku Pro Series, a smart TV built by the streaming pros.
There's an efficient way to get caught up on a lot of news. It's called The 7 from The Washington Post. It's a newsletter and podcast. Whether you're reading or hit play, you get 7 stories you need to know, and you can consume it all in just a few minutes. The 7 is out every weekday morning by 7 a.m. Eastern. I'm Hannah Jewell. I'm one of the writers, and I host the show. Find The 7 podcast wherever you're listening. The newsletter link is waiting for you in the show notes.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include a lot more people than ourselves. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, we help plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because even though our business is helping guide your finances, our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.